the most exciting and the biggest sales season. Every time it's only Flipkart who wins this race? What should
Yeah.
they do in order to win this BBD or GIF from the brand's end?
मतलब फ्लिपकार्ट का तो नहीं हो सकता कुछ भी. Let's go to Amazon.
Yeah,
But you
yeah, yeah.
cannot ignore Flipkart at
Ignore
any given
Flipkart.
point of time because
If a D2C brand wants to grow on Flipkart, is there any playbook or framework you want to suggest? What were the growth strategies that you took as a leader, which took Biotique to the next level on Flipkart?
I've seen the journey from going nothing to 5 lakhs a month to a few CRs a month.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Add to Cart with Wadhwani. We have Harshit Passi. So Harshit, honor to have you.
I was hired in Bombay Shaving Company to grow out the business.
What is the difference of scaling a brand on Amazon versus Flipkart?
So talking about running a business on Amazon and Flipkart, it's a neck to neck situation.
What are the differences, or I would say your experience working in multiple subcategories?
I am into the beauty and personal care segment because it is the fastest growing segment. Why? Because
How to research for a new product in order to launch it on Flipkart?
we have done at least 5x growth in the last 2 years. What we figured out is people are coming for the best value deals. So what people do is they generally tend to spend more on the event days and lesser on the BAU days.
What is the role of CAM, either from the brand's end or either from the marketplace's end?
Start bidding only on ads. Take each and every keyword, do the working. ChatGPT won't help. You have to do it manually. Maybe that's the reason everybody talks about Amazon and not about Flipkart. Because
What would be your taking action during the live event? How to make changes in ads? Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Add to Cart with Wadhwani. Thanks for giving a lot of love across all the platforms, even over DMs on WhatsApp, everywhere as well, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, even our WhatsApp, and even to our team members as well. It's great to see that getting a lot of love where we are just trying to pull a lot of actionable insights, practical guidance, not any more of theory or gyan, which is already there on YouTube and the other platforms as well. So our agenda is, I think, mostly to bring along the people who've done a lot of ground level work. And that is why we have one person, very new friend of mine, I would say, Harshit Passi, who is leading growth at Biotique. I think one of the legacy brands we all know about. We've been using Biotique, I think, maybe since childhood, if I'm not wrong. And mostly all our mothers have been a fan of this brand. And he's also worked with the brands like Bombay Shaving Company, worked directly with the Shantanu, who is just like all over everywhere, over all the content platforms. One of the huge examples of a founder-led marketing for his own brand. So, Harshit, honor to have you. Please feel free to add anything if I missed any.
Tani, thanks for having me here. Hello all to everyone watching this video. My name is Harshit Passi. I've been into e-commerce industry since 8 years now and have worked on multiple categories like beauty and personal care, eyewear, fashion accessories. At present, I lead e-commerce growth for Biotique on Flipkart in the beauty and personal care space, managing business across Alpha, Marketplace, Hyperlocal, Shopsy, Grocery, you name it, and we have it. I look at the charters like business planning, strategy, marketing, and overall brands growth on the platform. Interestingly, Sunny, I also run our e-com growth network, EGN, a community of over
Yeah.
1,000 marketplace professionals where people share ideas, updates, and opportunities all related to e-commerce growth. The group has been actively participating in the discussions and collaborations. That's my introduction.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I think hope the audience and the viewers get a lot of information which they can apply
Yeah.
right after watching the video. My first question is, I think since you've worked 8 years and you've worked rigorously on almost all the marketplaces, you mentioned Shopsy as well. What is
Yeah.
the difference of scaling a brand on Amazon versus Flipkart?
So I'll go a little deep into how Amazon and Flipkart started its journey in India and what's being continued till date. So these are the two pioneers that have redefined the online shopping in the India with a potential base of more than 100 CR. It's a market
Mhm.
that Amazon or Flipkart can ignore. Flipkart basically started its journey from India in 2007 and Amazon started in 2013. But the
13.
changer came in 2018 when Walmart acquired a major stake in Flipkart. And this partnership gave Flipkart a financial backup and the global expertise it needed to fend off the Amazon's aggressive push in the market at
Correct.
that point. Not only this, Walmart also gave also gave Flipkart edge and access to its global supply chain expertise, basically to expand in India. In today's date, Amazon and Flipkart both have vast list of verticals and categories to play across. What set Flipkart apart is focus on Indian products to cater on Indian people with the local taste and preferences. Just an update. Nowadays, both Amazon and Flipkart have private label brands like Amazon
Correct.
has Amazon Basics, Solimo, Amazon Essentials, and
Yeah,
Flipkart
yeah,
also caters to the same with Marku and Me as in the fashion and Marku as in the electronics,
yeah.
both generating a loyal customer base. So
Correct.
talking about running a business here on Amazon and Flipkart, it's a neck to neck situation. Both have self-serve dashboards, giving seller a push to start off their businesses. Also for the beginners, there are multiple guideline videos which can be referred to begin with. Flipkart is for the ones who want to expand their business into Indian consumers. They want to reach Indian consumers, whereas Amazon gives you an edge to expand your business internationally because of the global setup. This is a major difference between Flipkart and Amazon in India today. If I continue the next thing, doing actual business on Amazon and Flipkart is divided into three parts. First, you start off with signing off your credentials, getting the images done, uploading your catalog, setting the pricing, shipping fees, calculate the margins, and you're good to go to serve on both the platforms. This way you can directly ship pan India to your
Correct.
consumers. That's rule number one. You can just apply it and go ahead. Second, when you understand how to sell online basically, and you want to move ahead, add FBA and FBF models into your business. This means you're keeping your stocks in channels warehouse for the ease of faster delivery. And it also helps you to decrease your operational hassle at your own end. When you've scaled a business to a certain level, you get an understanding of how much RMPM, raw material and packaging material, is to be procured
Correct.
to grow further. Third, the most important is the alpha model. This means both Amazon and Flipkart buys your stock,
Got it.
keeps it in their warehouses, takes all the operational internally, ship your products to their customers. Approximately 55% of the Indian mass brands are operating on alpha model in
Alpha model.
today's date. Yeah. And over the time, Flipkart and Amazon launched some loyalty programs in India just to cater customers and to make a loyal customer base. Amazon launched Amazon Prime. Everybody knows about it
Yeah.
with the benefit of faster delivery to Prime customers. Flipkart, on the other hand, launched Flipkart Plus, giving
Mm,
faster delivery to consumers. Plus,
mm.
they also introduced the concept of Flipkart coins, which you can
Yeah, yeah,
redeem for extra
indeed.
savings. Yeah, this is what it's all about.
No, I think great point. I think these platforms have changed their behavior as we consumers have been changing from the last
Of course.
5 years, 8 years, or 10 years as well. Amazon just completed 12 years. Flipkart just completed 18 years. Great point that you
Yes.
mentioned. Coming on to my next very important question, and you might be the perfect fit to answer this. When we talk
Mhm.
about growth on Amazon, a lot
Mhm.
of people who keep talking about over LinkedIn, over other channels. But there is one platform बारे में लोग बहुत कम बात करते हैं, which is Flipkart. उसकी कुछ
Okay.
perceptions हैं market में that your products need to be localized enough, right? 300, 400, 500, because that's what
Mhm.
Flipkart
Price points.
majorly audience, that's what Flipkart
Mhm.
की जो major audience है. Flipkart
Mhm.
caters a lot of, if I talk about their audience is more towards, I think, say North and even Northeast as well. So my question in
Yes.
one liner is, if a D2C brand wants to grow on Flipkart, is
Mhm.
there any playbook or framework you want to suggest as you've been growing Biotic from the last couple of years and I've scaled it, I think, to the next level.
Yes. Okay. So I'll thank you for this question. I'll split this question between 4 weeks.
Okay.
Let's assume having a 30 days ka plan.
Okay.
Week one, I would suggest only focus on foundation and launching preparations. That means finding the right category or competition. Pick up 20 listings, top 10 to 20 listings in your category. Note the pricing behavior. What is the price in the BAU days? What is the price in the event days? What
Got
are
it.
the reviews that people are giving them? What are the ratings that they have on their product? What are the kind of images they are displaying online? What are the concerns that are being solved through the listing? Because that's the first thing that consumers see on the platform, you know, and then adding backend keywords to your listings. That is also one major important thing. And then setting up your listings like titles, bullet points, descriptions, think high quality images I've already discussed. This is the base, Sunny.
Base,
You
yeah.
you have to start from here.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
correct.
Then you have to plan your inventory. At least 30 to 40 days ka inventory you should have in your warehouse just
Okay.
to begin. That is the
ठीक है.
most important. And the last point is the setting up the prices according to your competition, because either which ways you're not creating any new vertical. You just here to gain market share from other company. I'm being
Correct.
very upfront,
Yeah,
you know.
correct.
Yeah.
Abhi.
So you just look at your competitions, set up the pricing, offer extra 5% to the second time user for your product for a particular time frame. And this is your week one. Second week, once you are all set with this kind of things internally, then comes your week two, where you concentrate on visibility and discoverability. That's the real time when you've set up everything in terms of operational things on your listings, on your product. Then it is a time to grow your brand through ads. You ads is one thing that you can create an auto campaign and begin your journey.
Mm-hmm.
You can just start with maybe 1,000 rupees ka campaign ka budget, completely budget, and you can have the suggested bids as per the according to what Flipkart dashboard is showing out. It is the simple process. Second, the most important thing, review and rating has to be up for your brand. You can find 15 to 20 people, genuine buyers who are like willing to buy your product. You can just ask them to buy the product and review your product online. Rating and reviews helps you to boost your products at every time. Now, that is very important. And then focusing on getting the Flipkart plus tags and assured tags. How do you get it? This is like ensuring no gaps in the logistics. Orders are being timely dispatched. You know, your listings are highly trusted by the consumers. Also, content optimization is something that you should do in the week two. Based on your early ad performances, tweak your keywords in your title, improve your description, improve your backend keywords. This will help you to grow your product organically on Flipkart's page.
Got it.
Third week is more into acceleration phase. Now you have set up your products. Now you have set up your ads on the on the basic front. Now it's time for you to cross sell. You should make combos. You should tag multiple items which says frequently bought together. You have multiple set of SKUs. If you are so in Biotique, what we generally do is one combo is selling at a very good speed, which is like a CTM routine: cleanse, tones, and moisturize. This is a bundle pack frequently bought together. So what we've done is we've created a kind of common pack for the consumers, and consumers are actually loving it.
Yeah,
This
correct.
is
I get
this
it.
is an acceleration phase. Yeah.
Correct.
So then now in the week two, you've set up your ads. In the week three, you'll get an understanding of at least your ads for the next, maybe you'll have the learning for the next 1 week, you know.
Mm.
Then in the third week, you can analyze those listings. You can download the search term report. It's the basic report. You can find out which keywords triggered your product to be on the top of their searches. You can use those keywords, and then you can improve your CTR conversions and ROAS out of it. Out of going from auto campaign, you should then go to generic, branded, and competition campaigns. You can create multiple campaigns out of one FSN, Flipkart serial number, the product,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
which is on Flipkart, and double down on winners. The keywords which are taking money and are not performing. You can add those keywords into negative. You
Negative.
can
Yeah, yeah.
negate out those keywords. And just performing. It's like an optimization going through process. Every time you
Correct.
have to optimize your listings. Maybe after a week, you'll get a fresh rating search term reports. You'll get an understanding from the auto campaigns, and then you consider it making changes into the normal campaigns,
Correct.
and then double down your winnings. Okay. And the fourth, basically the fourth week is on the scale and future readiness. Means now you know your products are at good place. Now you know your inventory is at good place. Now you know your ads have started to perform. Now you should be ready for the next thing. You should build a community outside the Flipkart to ensure that your customers' questions are being answered. You can redirect your customers to Flipkart page. You can do off-platform marketing as well. You can go to socials. You can go to WhatsApp marketing. You can do Telegram and begin your double downing your products ka sale. That is more important.
Well, I think thanks for sharing this. I think pretty much insightful and helpful. Couple of great points I think you already mentioned. One is on combos that we also suggest to the clients that once you are into the system for a couple of months, एक बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में कस्टमर सिग्नल देता है, सो यू नीड टू कैच दो सिग्नल्स एंड ट्राई टू इंक्रीज योर एएसपी बिकॉज सीपीसीज एंड ऑल वो फ्यूचर में व्हाट यू सेड एफएमसीजी बूम इज येट टू कम, तो सीपीसी डाउन कभी नहीं जाने वाला है, दे विल नेवर
No,
गो
no, not at all.
only on the uprise only. So you need to find some ways, repeatability again consumer behavior के ऊपर है, but you need to find some ways, combos and all also helps to increase the ASP of the entire account or of specific category as well. Is I
Yes,
think,
yes, yes, it
yeah,
helps.
yeah, great point which you mentioned. One very important question wanted to understand, and then I'll come to Biotic as well. In order to
Hmm.
launch a new product on Amazon, we get a lot of insights from Helium 10, Pi, brand analytics. But is there any framework like right from day one, start करने सोचने से पहले, what is the product or how to research for a new product in order to launch it on Flipkart?
See, Amazon has a very good feature where even if you click on the product, you know, there's a tag below, just below the product line, where it says frequently bought. You know, 3,000 people frequently bought. This was 300 people frequently bought. 100
Bought
people
past month,
frequently
yeah.
bought past month. उसमें
Mhm.
उसमें you get an idea of how the particular product in that category is performing. I think it should go the other way around. You should, there are multiple categories and it's open for all. You should select the categories and find out which product is performing well here. And then drill down your expectation of what product, I mean, which vertical ka kaun sa product I should focus more now. And if you are only, you are getting into a face wash kind of category, you should drill down each and every face wash. You can check face wash में हम इस time ये वाला face wash की ranking क्या है, इसका कितना last month कितना sales हुआ है. Flipkart में ऐसा it is not something which we get in Flipkart as well.
Flipkart on mobile app, I've seen Flipkart gives this sales data, not on the system. We've started seeing it. Maybe not every time. Flipkart
It is
also shows sales fast one, not on the browser laptop one, but on the only the app.
it is like a new feature. I'm
Yeah,
sure we'll get more insights out of it once this feature is rolled out to every every location. I think it is majorly into tier 1 and tier 2 right now,
got it. Yeah,
not
yeah,
covering
correct.
the pan India.
Yeah, yeah.
One update I can give you, if you get into your ads, you get a Flipkart ka iris portal. It is
Yeah,
similar to what Amazon Pay.
Pi. Yeah,
You get
correct.
insight.
New feature.
We have also started to use it for our own listings. But yeah, Amazon Pie is more stronger because it is already in the market since a long time now, and it has a detailed approach towards the data that is being
Yeah, yeah,
there
correct.
and on the platform.
That's a great tool. I usually call it as the Brahmastra for Indian sellers. So
Yeah, of course, of course.
absolutely, it's a great tool. I think we are already on that verge of BBD, GIF, the most exciting and the biggest sales season of the
Mhm.
year. Everyone waits. So first question is, every time it's only Flipkart who wins this race?
Okay, so Flipkart is basically, I'll just give you a clear example why people usually come on Flipkart. Flipkart is very stronger in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, while Amazon is in metros and tier 1. That
Yeah,
is one.
correct.
Second, if you talk about why people come on Flipkart, the only answer to this question is because of the deals. People are seeking value propositions each and every time of the day. They hunt for best value deals, which Flipkart offers, especially in the case of these big billion days, big Dhamaka sale, SPL Live, all these
Right.
events. Flipkart takes the lead just on the basis of the discounts, just on the basis of range of products that they offer, and with a good discounting, I must say.
Got it. So next question would be gold, I think, is from the brands end. How
Mhm.
to prepare for these sales, EBD or GIF? How earlier that they should plan. One. Second is once they are only few days away from the sale, what should
Mhm.
be their planning? I know planning is already being done. Now it's all about execution and all. What should
Mhm.
they do in order to win this PBD or GIF from the brand's end?
See, I'll tell you one simple thing. Here, prior to the event, at least 6 months prior to the event, start your business plan.
Okay.
Come with an aspirational number कि मुझे उस टाइम पे क्या नंबर अचीव करना है. Then do the back calculation. अगर वो नंबर अचीव करना है, let's suppose that number is 10 CR a month. अब उसमें 10 CR में just find out which vertical will contribute to what percentage of your business.
Got it.
Then drill down from vertical to FSN level. अगर मेरे पास ये फेस वॉश एक कैटेगरी है, फेस वॉश का मुझे 4 करोड़ का धंधा करना है, उस 4 करोड़ के धंधे में what all ingredients के face wash should I choose? Where should I take my maximum bets? What I generally do is I take 2 years का data, 2 years का past data on the product level, and then I decide what will be my next steps in the
Great.
next 6 months. This is a drill down approach. If you talk about 6 months in advance from the date of event,
Got
2 months in the date of advance, you only focus on getting your stocks inverted at any cost. Why? Because we are into a category where we get spaces, but FMCG की inverting एक महीना सवा महीना पहले बंद हो जाती है. Why? Because in case of Flipkart, electronics की inverting start होती है. जैसे ही electronics की inverting start होती है, everything gets choked up. You know, your channels, your vehicles are waiting outside your channel partners for a couple of days. You end up paying retention charges and
Got
doing
it.
everything. You know, at least 80% stocks should be in Flipkart's warehouse, whether it is FBF, whether it is Alpha model. You have to do that.
Got it.
Once you are 1 month away from the event, start concentrating only on ads. Start bidding only on ads. Pick each and every keyword, do the working. ChatGPT won't help. You have to do it manually. Go on each and every keyword, look at each and every vertical, read every competition listings. उन्होंने क्या क्या लिख रखा है bullet points में, description में. What is that thing, you know, which is helping them to pop up? Just look at those things, learn from the learnings, learn from all these things, and embed those learnings into your listings 1 month in advance, and go all out in terms of ads 1 week before the event starts.
For all these insights of 6 months, 2 months, 1 month, 1 week, what to do in terms of ads? Because live data जो होता है, sometimes it's not technically correct. ROAS 0.5 दिखा रहा होता है, but most of the time शायद वो 1 से ज़्यादा हो या 0.8 हो या properly update नहीं. What would be your taking action during the live event? How to make changes in ads?
See, the main thing is इसमें changes करना है. I won't suggest everything that has to be changed has to be done before the sale period. No brand makes any changes. Matlab, this is my practical experience. So we don't specifically do those changes. Yes, we optimize.
Oh,
We started
yeah.
to add new keywords. We started doing manual searches and finding out what keyword is working for us. Then again, doing the same kind of things, you know, downloading search term reports, calculating what's not working for us,
Right.
getting everything into negative. That's a part of optimization that we generally do. But for the
Got
major
it.
changes, you know, if you think you can create a new campaign out of one product and then start to scale it up, I don't think that will work. Possibly.
That won't work. I completely get it. I think 1 week
Yeah.
before also, I think it's always suggested from Amazon's head to start running those remarketing campaigns to bring
Of
those
course.
consumers back. And then
Of
Amazon
course.
has also come up with under SP only audience retargeting, add to cart. That's the new feature
Yes.
which Amazon has come up to. So coming back to where you are working right now, Biotech, would love to know
Mhm.
more about your experience, about what all you said in the last few minutes about scaling on Flipkart. I'm sure you would have done for Biotech as well. But apart from
Of
this,
course. Of course.
what were the other set of growth strategies? Because what you said in the week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, these were mostly about basic strategy and all the execution.
Basics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, when we think about growth for a brand like Biotech, what were your growth strategies? And maybe in terms of any X, if you want to share, where was Biotech couple of times, months or years back, and where it is right now? And what were the growth strategies that you took as a leader, which took Biotech to the next level on Flipkart?
Okay. So I cannot reveal the numbers, but yes, we have done at least 5x growth in the last 2 years.
Great, great, great.
Yeah, that is one thing that we've done. And you know, stepping up from the basics, we've done our workings, we've done our studies into demographics and geographic behavior. That is the most
Okay,
important point.
okay.
I'll tell you one simple thing. Our east and north is much heavier and contributes to almost 70-75% of the business rather
Oh,
than going from
great.
west and south. Yes,
Now,
that's an insight. And it depends, and it mostly depends for Flipkart. You know, Flipkart is east and north heavy.
east
Why?
and north
Because the
heavy.
birth
Correct.
east and north heavy. And if we talk about Amazon, it is north and west heavy. We are
North.
not so strong in west. Amazon is strong in west. That is that. Second is the purchase motivation. Why purchase motivation? Because in Amazon you get a general customer who has an intent to buy and who's coming up to the Amazon for convenience, delivery, and speed. You know, while on Flipkart, what we've figured out is people are coming for the best value deals. We've only concentrated on best value deals, making little, diverting my strengths into two sections. One is the single products and one is the combo. Today,
Okay.
combos only contributes to almost 35 to 40% of my overall business.
That's huge.
Just, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
huge. And did it started very recently? Because uh, you would have seen कि brands को सामने दिखता रहता है data, but they still focus on those single SKUs only. They keep saying that it's not easy. I need more data. So how did this happen? How did you reach the combo business, reach to this 30, 35? Because that's a huge number.
that's a huge number. Yes, I've created this combos ka business from scratch. So
Great.
I was the one who introduced combos here, and even in the previous company.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what we generally do is we try. So it is not something that it started up and it clicked.
Mm-hmm.
I also did very hit and trial methods. We tried buy to get one. It didn't work. We tried A plus B, face wash with serum. It didn't work out. Then we tried A plus A ka combo, pack of two, pack of
Pack
three,
of
pack of
tools.
four. That picked up. You know, that was a game changer. And now we are competing in most of the verticals with our combos. If you want a face wash, we can offer you pack of two. If you want a serum, if you want shampoo, if you want soaps, we have pack of 4, 5, 10, 12. We have everything, to cater the Indian market and to be in the competition. Now people are loving combos. Why? Because the discount strategy is good. The combos is like a household buying facility. And also Flipkart has come up with the Flipkart coins where you can save extra by redeeming those coupons, cashback
Yeah.
coupons, coins,
Right.
basically.
Right.
So it's a win-win situation for us. It took around 1 year to me to figure out and get into this discussion. Now 35 to 40% is being contributed generally.
So, demographic and geography behavior, one is
Mhm.
combos. Any other point you would like to mention that led to the growth at Biotic?
Yeah, so discovery and search is most important thing after having internal things ready.
Got it.
If you don't, if you are not, if you have, if you're equipped from the back end, and if you are not discoverable or searchable online, no sales will happen. Next biggest part is we invested a lot of on search ads, and in the ads we suggest you to build your business through ads. So what we do is generally do is we split our business ads business into two parts. 70% we do it through search ads, 30% we do it from the video ads, display
Got,
ads, what we call is
got
display
it.
ads. Search is we are doing very heavily in terms of search.
Got it.
Each and every keyword that brings customer to Flipkart to the search results, we are bidding high on it. Not only on the event days, only on the normal BAU days.
Got
Why?
it.
Because if you spend uh, a good amount of money on the BAU days, your organic ranking gets pushed up
Gets pushed up.
and you tend to spend less on the event days. This is a
Okay.
back calculation algorithm that is working for Flipkart.
That's nice. That's nice. That's great.
People,
Yeah.
what people do is they generally tend to spend more on the event days and lesser on the BAU days. Search results में नहीं आएगा वो. It doesn't
Correct.
happen that way, at least in Flipkart.
Got it. Thanks for sharing this. I have two very small and important questions. When you mentioned about combos, whether the
Hmm.
combo of two products or pack of two, just like to take an example here. For example, pack of one is 500, pack of two,
Mhm.
pack of three. What is the advice to the founder who's watching this video? What should be the discount strategy in combos? Like pack of two should be like 5% lesser than buying all the two products separately, 5, 7, 10 pack of three mein. Is there any range that you would suggest to them? Because at the end, as a consumer, what I've seen, अगर मैं दो products अलग अलग लूंगा मेरे को 1,000 रुपए बचेंगे. अगर मैं एक साथ लूंगा, ब्रांड इज गिविंग मी एट 980, तो 20 रुपए के लिए
Mhm.
कंज्यूमर तो दो प्रोडक्ट्स एक साथ नहीं खरीदेगा. दे वुड बी लुकिंग फॉर सम aggressive discounting. So what is the discount strategy that you suggest to the brands or founders on their combos?
See, I'll tell you one simple thing here to all your viewers. One is basically if you're doing a 20% discounting on a single product, just make your combo at 25% or maybe 27%. Selling into two products. People usually do. So I have seen people doing BOGO, buy one, get one on
Buy
multiple
one.
other channels, not on Flipkart basically because it doesn't support BOGO. it supports the direct discounting, upfront discounting to customers. If the single product is on 20%, I would suggest to go for 25, 26, 27% basis your PNL.
Got it.
And if that works for you in terms of PNL, it will automatically work for the customer as well, because the customer is coming to Flipkart only to buy valuable products.
Got it.
These are all value seeking customers, and especially in the time of big billion days, big Diwali sale, sale price live, all these bigger
Correct.
events.
Great. Yeah. Now I think last thing, maybe if you could just tell us the range, anyone operating into this beauty and personal care or skincare category, maybe a new brand or maybe a brand which has just started in the last 1 year, Harshit, what is the कन्वर्जन रेट दे शुड फील कि हाँ यार 2 4 5 6 व्हाट इज दैट रेंज कि अगर वो उस रेंज में है और इफ दे आर ऑन दैट ग्रोइंग स्टेज दे विल बी लाइक ओके आई एम at least trying to grow and in the right range. And second, what is the healthy ratio of paid versus organic?
Okay. So coming back to the first question, I would suggest rather than going into conversions, I would suggest founders should talk to their POCs, the key account managers, and
Correct.
check what is the exact range of percentage for their verticals.
For their
Suppose, let's suppose,
point. Yeah.
yes. So I'll tell you one example here. If in beauty and personal care segment, face wash for Flipkart is close to 18%, your brand should not less than be 18%
Okay.
by any
Got it.
means.
Got
You
it.
know, your if
Got
you
it.
are doing 100 rupees ka business, and 18 rupees should contribute to face wash. If you're doing only 5 rupees here, and the Flipkart is growing at 18 rupees, that's a major gap. You know, you should cover.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Conversions are the later stage, but from the starting of the business, I would suggest you to be at par or even above from the category share of Flipkart as a channel. And it
Got it.
applies for other channels as well.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
I get it. Yeah.
and second, if you are into a D2C brand, you know, completely understand it is very hard to start from the scratch. This 0 to 1 journey is very enthusiastic. But the only thing is you're building everything from scratch. Trust,
Correct.
distribution, visibility, pricing, adherence to competition, analyzing repeat behavior, often with limited budgets. You move
Yeah.
fast, you try a lot, you gain multiple outcomes with limited spends, basically.
Right.
So this is something which you know, a new founder should come up front, tick all these marks in comparison to your PNL, and then move forward with whatsoever it is coming. Try doing things with less budgets and getting and converted into a word of mouth kind of thing. So what Bombay Shaving Company has done is they have done some kind of offline promotion activities where people from employees basically used to do market and CP area. I've seen a couple of videos in the last year. They used to ask people about their opinion about shaving and then giving them a free sample of some kind
Reason.
of product.
Correct.
You know, maybe a post shave balm, maybe a shaving cream, maybe a razor, just to compete in the market. And then that's a word of mouth. You know, you spend less and earn more out of it, because if you get anything as in a free, you know, as a sample, you tend to tell other 5 people out of it. You know,
Yeah, yeah, you
I've
do
received
that.
this sample,
That's
and
an
every
Indian consumer behavior.
yeah, of course. You know, I've seen this. This actually works. Now sampling is a craze. Every brand is doing the sampling activity just to save a lot of cost on spending on ads, because you know, from the sampling you get into each and every household. That's the basic thing to get into.
That's right. That's got it. Anything last on healthy paid versus organic ratio?
Paid. So we do a lot of ads basically. I am closely at 40% of my paid and
No,
60% of my organic
that's a
visibility.
good number, I would say.
That's a good number, but I cannot. So we are in a process to decrease this paid thing and coming up with more organic stuff,
More organic
more
stuff. Yeah,
organic visibility. But I think 40% is good enough, because we also spend aggressively on ads just to keep the momentum high, just to keep our products up at every level. You know, you see each and every category, you see each and every keyword, you'll find Biotique on the top slots.
that's great. That's
This
great.
is our
Yeah,
first priority.
got it. Now, one, I think, interesting angle that came out that was not my decided question out of your conversation only is CAM, Key Account Manager.
Hmm.
Very rarely, I think. People talk about them. So my direct question would be, what is the role of CAM either from the brand's end or either from the marketplace's end, and how important that person is?
Okay. So I'll discuss both the things. One, I'll discuss from the brand first. So key account manager is a person who is a front face of the brand and basically takes the ownership of each and every vertical of the business, starting from projections, procurement, supply, operations, marketing, business planning, and then up to reconciliations. He is the one person that is being questioned for each and everything, and he or she has the responsibility to grow the brand to the next level,
Correct. Got
keeping
it.
all the metrics in place. From the channel side, key account manager is a person who handles your brand, who makes a business plan with you, who helps you with the marketing strategies, who helps you with the reconciliation. I think the overall work is same from the both the ends, but the only difference is from the brand you're taking only one brand, and from the channel side, your key account
Multiple.
manager might have 6 to 7 brands
Correct.
to look
Yeah.
after.
Right.
Yeah. Overall, it is important for each and every company to have a key account manager separately working on only one division and growing that division to multifolds.
Got it. So maybe a key account manager might be the right fit to maybe launch their own D2C brand in future because they've worked on all the departments of the brand.
You can say maybe yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a couple of key account managers who are running their small businesses side by side.
Yeah, that's nice. There is a saying in the market that if you want to grow on Flipkart, you need the support from the CAM or from the category. थोड़ा सा issue Flipkart में ये है that once the brand is on the initial stage and small stage, there is no one assigned from their account management team. Or I think maybe in the period, if someone gets assigned in 3 months, 6 months, Amazon पे इतना बड़ा रोल नहीं है अकाउंट मैनेजर बिकॉज ब्रांड एनालिटिक्स है पाई है स्टिल आई थिंक फाउंडर्स और द एंटायर ब्रांड टीम कैन पुल आउट अ लॉट ऑफ डेटा एंड कैटेगरी का
True.
डेटा अगर पता लग जाता है वहां से दैट एम आई रनिंग एट पार बिलो और अबव द कैटेगरी still I think
Hmm.
brand can work to an extent on their own. I'm not demeaning them, but I'm just telling you
Mhm.
what exactly is happening. But Flipkart and say I've seen कि बिना कैम के no one can grow on Flipkart. Just
Hmm.
help me with some spark. Just help me with some reality on what exactly it is about.
Yeah. So the main thing. Thank you for coming up with this question. Amazon Pay, it's almost self-driven. You drive everything on your own. Charts are sorted, your dashboards are sorted. Flipkart is mostly human driven kind of approach. They believe in human driven kind of approach because each and every step is not so easy as Amazon. Maybe that's the reason everybody talks about Amazon and not about Flipkart, because multiple founders might not have gone through a good experience with Flipkart. But
Absolutely.
I'm on the other side
You're on the other side.
from day one. From the day one, I've received support from Flipkart. It's all because of the relations that we maintain with them. First, we'll take a real time example. If you just log in, if you just log in with your credentials and create a new account, on Flipkart, seller portal,
Hmm.
and what you do is you just raise a ticket that I need help in setting up my account and for the business. What Flipkart does is, in today's thing, they'll assign a cam to you. The cam will call up. They'll help you to set up all your account. They'll help you to add your products here. They'll also help you to start your ads and then assign a different team altogether who will scale your brand. I'm just
Okay.
talking about the marketplace thing. If you
Right.
talk about the business on the alpha model, there are cams. And of course, like I said earlier, one Flipkart cam has at least 6 to 7 accounts. There might be a lag in some point of time. You need an answer right away and you might get an answer maybe a day after. That is a lag. But overall strength of Flipkart, I think it is more in terms of sale rather than Amazon, I
Yeah.
would say. And the support which you get from Flipkart is good enough. So, there is a problem. I think there's an issue of how to exactly reach the
Reach.
proper key account manager who could take your brand to the next level. That is more important. And some founders have not cracked that thing as of now.
Crack that time.
They're
Yeah.
trying
Completely agree.
they're trying everything from their own, and might be the reason they have not come up with a solution. The Flipkart का तो नहीं हो सकता कुछ भी. Let's go to Amazon.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
cannot ignore Flipkart at
Ignore
any given
Flipkart.
point of time because of the customer base that it has.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you want to develop your business, Flipkart is the next big thing.
Right.
I'll tell you more about here in Flipkart. So Flipkart one business, पूरा Flipkart का business हम एक तरफ रखते हैं, minutes का business हम एक तरफ रखते हैं. It's only 1 year that Flipkart Minutes has approached in the market, and it has taken a lot of share from the market. One, Amazon का share पहले ही Flipkart के पास जा रहा था, you know, because of the wider reach that Flipkart has,
Correct.
because
Correct.
of the multiple servings. They claim to serve at least 99% of the pin codes pan India. I'm talking about Flipkart.
Flipkart.
So एक तो पूरा market Flipkart ने वैसे capture किया है, you know, for taking the share from Amazon and from the other channels. Now to compete with Blinkit, Zepto, and Instamart, Flipkart Minutes is being very aggressive. By the end of this year, I think Flipkart Minutes will reach to 1,000 count ka dark store. That is like competing very fast with Blinkit and Zepto and Instamart. You'll find Flipkart eating all of the share in the market and growing the business multifold. If you are into this space and Flipkart is one of the channel that you operate on, I would suggest go and find the right POC and just scale up your brand. I know it is a roller coaster ride, not as simple as Amazon, but you'll get a good things out of Flipkart.
Got it. No, I think great point. My next question would be on BSC. I would Bombay Shaving Company. I think you worked in one of the aspiring and the great D2C brands India have produced in the last decade. Everyone has seen Shantanu very active on LinkedIn, his podcast with the name of the Barbershop. One of the aspiring companies we've seen in the last decade, and you were a part of the core team. Since I've been also following this brand since 2018-19 जब मेंस पर्सनल केयर की भी कैटेगरी पिक हो रही थी एवरीवन वाज
Yes,
लाइक कि जिलेट से लोग स्विच क्यों होंगे द मैन कंपनी वाज आल्सो
correct,
building up on that same time Bombay Shaving
correct.
Company was also there Beardo and all were also there and then Man
Mhm.
कंपनी की वो कैंपेन आई थी मेंस डे पे विद आयुष्मान खुराना जिसकी वजह से कैटेगरी जस्ट went to the next level. So
Yes,
I think आज की डेट में if we talk about Man company has gone a little behind Bombay Shaving has been growing keep switching between different categories and subcategories. But
different
how did
verticals.
that
Yes,
shift happen? Because Gillette has been a giant in this industry. We've seen our grandfathers, fathers, everyone using Gillette
using
because
Gillette
market में कोई option भी नहीं था.
option.
And then
Correct.
maybe because of this trend that people like us brought up in this market of setting the beard सबने रखना start किया trimmers का trend आया so what was your experience working at Bombay Shaving Company I would say
You know, I'll give you one simple example. I was hired in Bombay Shaving Company to grow out the business, and I joined the e-commerce team when Bombay Shaving was only limited to Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, and Nykaa.
okay
I was hired to expand channels, and within a span of 7 to 8 months, we onboarded, negotiated the commercials for at least 36 new channels. You know,
okay.
I've seen the journey from going nothing to 5 lakhs a month to a few CRs a month. I've spent at least 3 years of my life in Bombay Shaving Company, scaling from one platform and doing this 0 to 1 ka journey multiple times for multiple things. One aspect which I want to highlight is Bombay Shaving Company. So, okay, so it was like category share to theek hai, market se lena hai. That is one. But they never said ke don't go for Gillette. You know,
Alright.
they always made a point that we are also in the company. You should try us.
Correct heard
They
that
never said that you should not use Gillette because that was in everybody's mind. That was the main thing that was in the market at that point of time. You know, they prove their brand in such a way that okay, ये आप ये try कर रहे हो, that's fine. ये भी try करके देखो. People started coming up uh, with a new thing कि ठीक है हम ना Gillette छोड़ के अब हम Bombay Shaving try कर रहे हैं and it is actually working for us. Then they offered cross-selling combos frequently bought together जिसमें एक razor के साथ you are giving a post shave balm, you are also giving a cream, you know, कुछ ऐसा ऐसा हमने रेगुलर वहां पे स्टार्ट किया था जिससे थोड़ा सा बेस बिल्डअप स्टार्ट हुआ हमारा. आई वॉज इन द टीम when we met Albinder Tindsa, the founder of Blinkit,
Blinkit
with
yeah
our founder of Blinkit, with our complete team. So what we used to do is for every um, manager meeting, I mean management meeting, जो भी हमारी होती थी, we used to take all our senior management into the meeting. So we had, I remember, I was the one who was giving the presentation there. And in the room, I could see Albinder there, Shantanu was there. There were a couple of other people. DG, Deepak Gupta, now is the co-founder of Bombay Shaving Company. He was also there. So SVP, Gaurav Anand, his name is Gaurav Anand. He's the SVP in Bombay Shaving Company. And my subordinate camps. We were all there just to pitch our brands, Bombay Shaving Company and Bombay, the women's side of the business on Blinkit. I've
Got it.
seen that level journey as well. So now from 5 lakhs a month going up to a few CRs a month, a journey was very impressive, but it was not easy.
I get it.
If you are into a D2C space and if you're thinking that, it is as easy as that D2C brand can actually roll up its sleeves and go up into the market and get some sales, it is not very easy.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is very hard. Why? Because you're building everything from scratch. You're doing
Correct.
0 to 1 ka journey. You don't have trust in the company, in the industry basically. To switch kare hum. What was the reason? The distribution was not so strong. Visibility, pricing, competition, repeat purchases नहीं थी. वहां से हम लोगों ने start किया and slowly and gradually when जब outcomes आए multiple, उसके बाद we took up a stand. Or Bombay Shaving is at VR.
But I think great insights. Thanks
Yeah.
for giving your time, I would say. Really appreciate it. And in the end, there is just a quick rapid fire, which the speaker is just at the end. I don't tell them that I'll take this at the end. So just a quick rapid fire. My first question, you're aspiring any D2C brands which you really love?
Aspiring D2C brand which I really love. I've seen the journey for Bombay Shaving Company. I would suggest the same name.
Got it. Which marketplace you feel, matlab, out of the thing that excites you, which you open first whenever you're ordering anything?
So, if in today's world, it's only the commerce thing,
Got it.
so it is not only limited to Blinkit, Zepto, and Instamart. I am also considering Amazon Now and Flipkart Minutes.
Flipkart Minutes. Got it. Got it.
I usually go to Flipkart Minutes and Blinkit for my personal use, basically.
Correct. If Harshit builds a D2C brand tomorrow,
Oh my God.
then
Oh my God.
what category it would be? Category or even any subcategory?
That's a very tricky question. So I would
Not even one. Maybe if you are confused amongst two, three, that is also fine.
No, I'm straightforward. I would like to bring something under perfume category and fragrance category.
Got it.
I
Got
love fragrances. I would love to put some or the other thing around fragrances in the upcoming market.
Your prediction? Who will be the winner in this quick com category? I know it's very tough in the next 3-5 years, considering we have now Blinkit, Zepto, Instamart, Amazon, Flipkart, Big Basket, at least these 6 platforms.
See, quick commerce model is the next big thing for sure. When I say quick commerce model, I'm referring to all the channels creating impulse buying at scale, like Flipkart Minutes, Amazon Now, Blinkit, Zepto, Instamart. And it is where consumer behavior is shifting its focus as well. The delivery model is performing best for the brands, especially in the categories like beauty, snacking, personal care. So in 2025 or maybe in 2026, quick commerce won't be just a convenience. It will be a discovery engine for the new age brands. So I am having major bets on my perspective. I have my major bets on Blinkit and Flipkart Minutes. Why? Because Blinkit is doing its wins, right?
Correct.
Why Flipkart? Why Flipkart Minutes? Because it is backed up by Flipkart, and Flipkart has a vast capacity of getting the orders dispatched and serving up to 99% of pin codes. Once they also enter into the space, it will be more competitive.
So the only questions which I had. Thank you so much. Really appreciate for giving your time. I hope audience and all loves your insights and all from the legacy brands like Biotique and the new age brands, Bombay Shaving Company, and for your gold insights, especially from the platform ends like Flipkart. So I hope you enjoyed the same.
Yeah, Sunny, you're doing a great job connecting all the people from the market, from the marketplaces, and trying to solve and help the founders. It's a great job. Thank you for having me here. All the best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for watching the entire episode. I think means a lot to me. I think we've been launching so many episodes now, and thank you so much for giving so much of love across multiple platforms, whether that is LinkedIn, YouTube, and even Instagram as well. Means a lot to us, especially to me and my team as well. But I can see that there are a lot of viewers who haven't subscribed to our channel. I really urge and request that I hope you'll be getting a lot of actionable insights out of it. Do subscribe us, because at the end, it's completely free of cost for you. But for us, it really motivates us to keep bringing these kind of practical and actionable content to you guys, and motivates my very young entrepreneurial creative team as well. So I hope you guys will definitely subscribe to this. And second, I wish you all the best for the sale season of 2025. GIF for Amazon, BBD for Flipkart, and over the other quick commerce marketplaces as well. I hope that your targets and all get fulfilled much before Diwali comes. And in case you need help in growing on Amazon, Flipkart, and other quick commerce marketplaces, do reach out to us. I run a full-fledged growth marketing agency where I help brands grow on all these marketplaces. And second, I have all this knowledge compiled into one place in the form of a course or a program, which is e-commerce plus quick commerce flagship course, which I've just launched, I think, a couple of weeks back, and which is giving a great response from a lot of learners who have already enrolled in. And I see the learners every 15 days for any doubt sessions or anything which they have after buying the course. So all the details and all the links given in the description box below, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you so much. Bye, take care, and do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.